You are watching Cable 10, Aurora, Illinois, Community Access Channel. It's Wayne's World, party time, excellent. All right. Welcome, folks. It's Friday, it's 3:30. I'm your host, Wayne ritzblues Campbell. With me tonight, as always, is my co-host, Garth.
Hello. What? Party on, Wayne!
Party on, Garth! So, we heard you guys like speedruns, and have I got a run for you guys? We're going to be playing through the Super Nintendo version of Wayne's World, the best video game to feature us.
Indeed.
So, without further ado, we're going to jump in. You guys asked for it, so we're going to give you all the cutscenes. So let's go ahead and get the game started here. All right. In 5, 4, 3.
Excellent.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
Party on.
It's Friday, 10:30. It's time to party. I'm your excellent host, Wayne Campbell, and this is Garth.
Party on, Wayne!
Party on, Garth. And now, I think it's time for an extreme close-up. Whoa!
Whoa!
Party on.
Okay, now we're going to present the top 10 worst video games we played earlier at Noah's Arcade this week. 10, Regarding Henry, the video game. 9, Big's World of Goop. 8, Adventures of the Potato People, Where's Our Stuff? 7, Toxic Timmy, the Nuclear Knob. 6, Sputnik the Bull Weevil.
Thought Sputnik was kinda cool. Not!
5, Gord's Fun Time Checkers. 4, Supersonic the Line Tick. 3, Toxic Timmy 2, I'll Waste You All. 2, Slob and Goober. And our number one worst video this week is Xantar the Gelatinous Cube. It really sucked.
It was pale!
It was bucket.
Yeah, we were just playing a game as Xantar, saving some medieval villages, and then... kaboom!
There was a loud explosion and a blinding flash of light. Suddenly, Garth and I were pulled inside the video game world by a mysterious and unknown force.
Yeah, and it felt really oogie too. Just like the Twilight Zone. It was enough to make me want to spew.
Anyway, we digress. We were standing around inside this video game when suddenly, this purple pulsating appendage grabs Garth and takes him away.
It was creepy.
There I was, alone in the twisted video game reality of Kramer's Music Store. My head was the size of the Mirthmobile, and Garth was gone.
Excellent.
Alright, so this is Wayne's World for the SNES. It's a run and gun kind of shooter, kind of, Contra-like, if you will. It's very much like Contra, very difficult, well designed, excellent power-ups.
I'm sorry, what?
Memorable cutscenes. You don't remember the cutscenes in Contra?
No?
So pretty much every single level of the game is going to be a maze just filled with death traps. And all kinds of enemies. Most of them die in 1 or 2 hits. We're going to be trying to keep health relatively high because even though I could be going a bit faster by taking a little bit of a quicker route, I'm going to take the safe way and just make sure that we don't die unnecessarily like that, because you can miss your jumps. But we're just going to kind of skip through the level in little bits and gather up the power-ups we're going to need to finish the level. Oh god, kazoos, leave me alone. Those guys. So the up arrows you can collect are the swing power-up. Those damage everything on the screen, which makes them really useful for hitting things you can't reach or damaging bosses. So, just going to try to avoid taking damage as much as possible. Oh lord, we're at 1 health. Don't die, Ritz. If we take one more hit, it's over, and we'll have to start all over. This game is extremely unforgiving. But we're at the end of the first stage, so we're good here. And we didn't get hit at the end of the stage by the end stage animation. So that's good. This is a good start. It's a good start. Also, hi Garth. Bye Garth.
Save me, Wayne.
Excellent.
Moving on to stage 2. It's a little bit harder. They add a few instrument racks at above the level that drop guitars on you. And I believe this level is the first one to feature another commonly found musical weapon of mass destruction, the miniaturized missiles. You know, I remember in marching band playing the missiles, don't you?
No, I missed that class.
That was a blast. So yeah, we want to try not to attack things as much as possible because every time Wayne plays the guitar, it can lag the game a lot. So we're just going to bounce through these drums, grab some health ups, miss the drums. There we go. Bounce up here, kill him with a swing. And we want to start grabbing a few extra swings for the boss fights as well. So here's one of the first guitars that drops down. It's just meant to gate you from moving fast, which is unfortunate because otherwise we'd be able to damage boost through some of this stuff. But I want to take it extra safe because it's extremely punishing to die. I will say, as bad as this game is, the music is pretty good. It's a shame, like everything else takes away from the music.
Yeah, I tried playing it the first time the other day. It was kind of rough. I didn't make it to the second world.
Yeah, this game will punish you from running blindly at things.
I think by the time I got to the second world, Ritz would have already beaten me.
Nah. Then there's the missile.
There's a missile.
I have no idea why they felt the need to include a missile, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna grab the safety health here. I like to try and finish the stages with 2 health if possible, because every once in a while you can be put in a situation where back up here so we can go back to 0 again. It'll put you in a situation where this animation at the end of the level here will deal damage to you, and then you can die during this, and it starts you all over at the very end of the stage, losing the maximum amount of time possible. So that's stage 2. Stage 3, more of the same kind of mazes, but now we have cellos that want to shoot their bow at you. We get more missiles. And now we get guitars that fall a little slower. You can actually run under them if you can time it correctly. And then these guys, these lovely saxophones that will shoot balls at you for some reason. So we want to try and destroy anything that appears on the screen pretty much the moment it spawns, otherwise it'll probably hit you. There we go. Touch that missile. Use one of our... We're gonna make it less safe and just take the hit. Because I've got a little bit of extra health. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. Oops. Yeah, you'll notice that when I attack in the air, Wayne does this sort of wind up that's really difficult to time. He doesn't shoot right away when you shoot it. He just kind of has this big, flashy wind up, and you can jump, get the wind up, and then nothing comes out. So
yeah, for him to actually actually get the attack at the top of his jump, he has to attack almost immediately after.
Yep. I'm going to trigger a few of these guitars to fall down at the end, so that when I go through the last section, they will not be there to catch me midair. That's okay. We'll grab the swing. And for safety, we'll grab the 1-up. Excellent. I think the character faces are really one of the best selling points of this game. They really tried to make them look pretty good there. So once we get to each of the boss stages, you always want to go to the left on all of them except for the very last one. There's like nothing to the right, or you miss out on power-ups if you go to the right. So we're going to grab rapid fire, some extra health. Trigger the boss, and it's a monster guitar. So we're going to swing a few times. And we're just going to try and hit it with some air attacks until it dies. Alright, so that's the first boss. Do a little fist pumping. We get Garth back for a second. Party on.
Party on.
So close, and yet denied.
Yeah, you sure wailed against that guitar monster.
I truly laid down some excellent riffs.
But the purple thing got me.
Overall, I thought the bagpipes suck haggis, and that the kazoos were the dweebiest of my many adversaries.
Well, then what took you so long to find me?
Because you're a dweeb.
Yeah, well you're the dweebesque.
You're majorly dweebish.
You're in the style of the dweeb.
You're a dweeb-a-thon.
You're dweeb-like.
You're a dweeborama.
You have simulated dweeb look.
Says the paper cutout. You're a dweeboid.
You're dweeb-ed.
You're a dweebtician.
You're bedweebed. You're dweeb squared.
You're dweebticious. You're dweeb infinity.
You're just dweeby.
Buds.
Buds.
And now, a shameless plug for my movie.
I was moved by the dramatic dark screen pauses.
Thank you, Garth. Now let's get back to our story. Garth was snatched away before my very eyes. I felt alone and demoralized. I was one man facing the sticky terror of the purple tyranny. It was a perfect time to contemplate life over a mound of sugar pucks and coffee at Stan Mikita's Donuts. Or so I thought. Alright, so moving on to stage 2, the donut shop. The donut shop's actually probably the easiest stages in the game. They're actually easier than the music shop. The paths are a lot more linear, I guess.
Excellent.
Alright, cool. We made the good path. So yeah, we have falling sugar cubes, sugar pucks, coffee cups, these weird donut men. And there's going to be a few more in stage 2 that are going to be a little bit different as well. But for the most part, we just sort of like run straight through things. Spamming shots to not die. Taking hits only as needed. Oh nice, I did that without taking a hit. That's the first time doing that. Never done that before. Don't even really need any power-ups for the first stage. This is the stage I always notice though. I want you to look very carefully at Wayne's lower lip. Look at that lovely green dot. You will be seeing that green dot for the rest of the game now. You're welcome. You can no longer unsee that green dot on Wayne's lower lip. It's there forever. Alright, so stage 2. The donut shop is only 2 stages long. These grease monsters are kind of like Boos from Mario. If you look at them, you can get them to pause for a second, which is what we use to avoid getting hit there. So we've picked up the 11. I'm sure some of you understand that reference, but for those of you who don't, we have to turn it up to 11. Shoutouts to Spinal Tap. And we got the hit, but we didn't get it before we got the donut. Oh well. So trying to get an aerial shot like that is very difficult. But we're still really good on health right now, so we're okay.
Excellent.
There.
Excellent.
Wow. Unlucky both times. Those 2 jumps that I missed there are both very difficult to land exactly right. Got it. Okay, cool. So now we have the gauntlet. I just jumped through here and don't worry about taking the extra hits because it's not worth trying to dodge. Lovely green dot staring back at you. Excellent. Cool. And that's it for the donut shop, except for the boss. Thank you. Poor Garth.
Excellent.
Alright, so we go to the left here.
Excellent. Excellent.
I don't know that I have enough. I'm just going to jump over that and skip that power up. The 11 is stronger than the base amp. So we have the F power up, which is auto fire. And that makes it so that you automatically shoot as fast as possible. We're going to swing 3 times here. And then unload for the quick kill. So if you don't get hit the donut before it goes back in the middle of the screen, it goes through a very long attack animation that cannot be interrupted, even though it'll still die during it. If you get hit while carrying the F string, it switches to A, which is semi-automatic. But anyway, more cutscenes.
I'm glad you wasted that giant Dano donut. It was a donut dweeb.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna spew all over me. I'll never look at sugar pucks the same way again.
I thought it looked scary. You were really teeny, kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Wayne.
And now, for another stupendous scene from my excellent movie. Watch for a cameo appearance. This man has no eyes. Pardon me, do you have any mustard? Shh, we don't want to get sued. Can I get some lull in the chat, please?
I thought your performance had Oscar potential. Not.
I am mortified. I am tarnished. Wait a second. Time for some crisis management affirmations. Not a dweeb. Heather Locklear digs me big time. And wait, and monkeys might fly out of my... But wait, I can't say that here. Monkeys might fly out of me if I believe and visualize them to do so. I am worthy. I am worthy. Speaking of Oscar performances, who's the best Academy Award-winning actor who won and then disappeared?
I don't know.
It was F. Murray Abraham. He was brilliant in Amadeus, and then poof, Houdini. Did you know he played a grape in the Fruit of the Loom commercial?
Speaking of purple squishy things, maybe we better get back to explaining about the video game.
Good call, Garth. After you were snatched away from Stan Mikita's, I thought I'd head over to the gasworks to blow off some steam. The music really wails there, and it's always a babe fest.
Excellent.
Oh no, oh it's Stacy! Oh no, Stacy alert! Stacy alert, avert your eyes! Avert your eyes!
Don't look.
Not worthy! We're not worthy! I figured I'd show off one death. There you go.
It's RNG manipulation.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Excellent.
Also, don't die in this game. It's very punishing.
Excellent.
If you're gonna die, die at the very beginning.
Yep.
So Stacy and Disco are like two things that shouldn't be here but are here. I missed the jump here, so I'm gonna grab that swing. So this is Gasworks. Casually, it's probably one of the hardest stages in the game, except for possibly the last stage. Hard to say.
Having seen them, I think the last stage would be worse.
Eh. Oh well, I tried. Getting through there without getting hit is very difficult. Oh boy, I thought I was in a submarine. Oh well, we got Stacy. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. Alright. And now, if you guys are a fan of lovely sound design, take a lesson from this one. This is the best power-up in the game. So, I strongly recommend you keep your headphones on or your audio on for this. It is fantastic. You don't want to miss it. No, seriously, keep them on. Alright, we're going to be extra safe here because we're low on health. And this stage, of all the stages, is the one most likely to kill me at the end of the level if I screw up. So we're just going to take it safe. This is the Seeker attack. It's actually a bit weaker than the 11, although it shoots faster. Alright, oh boy, we better careful. Okay, think we're okay. If you're on the far left of the screen there, you'll take a hit and die. So, that was a little scary.
Excellent.
Alright. So stage 2 just makes it a little harder. They add more of these Bunsen burners. I don't know how those made it past the safety regulations for a music club, but hey, you know.
I mean, how many stories is this music club we've been going through?
It's a little big, yeah. Yeah, I definitely skipped a few of the secret attacks there. It's okay. Jump down here, take the damage boost. Hope you love that sound, guys.
Excellent.
We're gonna bounce all the way up here. Grab some safety health.
Excellent.
Oops. Thought I would be on the counter. There we go. Bounce up here. Dang it. Come on. Alright, and we're gonna keep going straight, and then we double back up here. Make our way to the bottom. Four flame jets. Highway. Oh, she got to throw a present. You got to see the rare present gift. You never get to see that animation because I usually kill her before she gets on the screen enough. That's okay. Just push through here. Take it very safe here. Grab that health.
Excellent.
Hey, more rapid fire, just what everybody loves. And in case I missed it, there's even more right there.
Such a low set.
Alright, don't kill me, 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 don't die, don't die. Okay, we didn't die.
Ah!
I usually like to finish with 2 health, so. Alright, stage 3. This one's the worst level in the game in my opinion. I hate it so much. These dartboards are part of the problem. These big fat guys are another part of the problem.
Excellent.
They also add 2 other enemies, which are these hair rocker guys and some
Excellent.
big metal boots.
And the kiss face head.
Yeah, and the kiss face head. They're pretty harmless. I almost don't count them as an enemy because they're not that bad. But these boots are mean. I'm actually gonna grab that swing. These guys just absorb bullets. One more swing and I have enough to quick kill the boss.
Excellent.
Cool. Go for the kiss face, even though I want to go for the big guy here. Okay, cool. Can never make that jump. That is lag keeping me from going faster, by the way. I'm mashing as fast as I can for that. And now for the climb. So we can spend like half the level going all the way to the bottom just to get around a wall to go all the way back to the top again. Alright, we're good. And that makes 6 swing.
Excellent.
So we can kind of go a little riskier now. Go a little faster. Spin that one. Oh, I missed the clip. Oh well. That cost a few extra seconds. Don't miss this jump. Oh, that jump is so bad. If you don't go over that one jump there, I don't know where the fat guy was there. I guess he despawned. Lucky me. But that's the end of stage 3. But if you miss that jump, you have to like really go through a lot of work to get back up. The last world has a jump like that too. It's not too bad, but it's still pretty punishing. All right, and now for the boss of Gasworks. We have enough swings that we can just easily kill him without having to do that. Normally, in my old strat was to dodge that power up by jumping over it, but now say hello to the king. And now we'll out pelvic thrust the king. And that's the king. Good fight. Thank you very much. Oh, jelly donut. In case you couldn't hear what he said. Standing on the left side makes Garth land a little higher, so he leaves just a little bit sooner. Tiny little strat. And more cutscenes! The king is toast! Long live the king!
That wasn't the real Elvis. I saw the real Elvis picking chicken bones from the dumpster behind my dad's convenience store last Tuesday.
I stand corrected. Speaking of Beeve Algar, here's the top 10 things Beeve says. Hey kids, buy something or leave. Are you going to buy that magazine? This isn't a library. Either empty your pockets or you're banned from the store. Shouldn't you be in class? Eat your junk food outside the store. Are you going to buy that magazine? This isn't a library. Wayne's the coolest guy in the world. All the chicks dig Wayne big time. I wish I could be as cool as Wayne. Hi, my name is Beeve and I'm a dweeb. Now, here's another excellent scene from my movie.
Am I in this scene?
Yeah, right. Monkeys might fly out of my... This is unironically Zembar's favorite scene from the movie.
This is my favorite scene.
Yes, officer? Is there something wrong?
This one caught me completely by surprise, and I loved it. Have you seen this boy?
Ah!
You were really scared in that scene, weren't you?
No way.
Way.
No way.
Way.
No way. Besides, you were practically blowing chunks when we were inside that video game. Remember when that purple blob sucked you into psychotic suburbia? You were ready to hurl.
No way.
Way?
No way.
Way.
No way.
Welcome to Psychotic Suburbia, probably the hardest level in the game. It's actually not as bad once you learn how to get through it. You want to make this jump, that's really important. Really important first path is this upper path here. Cannot emphasize that point. Want to try not to hit things that we don't need to hit. Come on now. Also, don't go the wrong way, Ritz. Oh, good. 1 health. Alright, we're good. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way.
I couldn't tell you.
Alright, I was going the right way earlier. Yeah, this place looks a lot alike every time we go through it, so... Now I know where I am. Got a little mixed up here because this is a very samey level. Ah, I'm losing my will to live! I'm sucking out my will to live. That's the line. That's your line, isn't it?
Sure.
No suck cup today. Go away, duck. Quit dropping eggs here. I prefer geese to ducks. Shoutouts to Goose Game. Low on health, so we're just gonna kill poor Rob here. No suck cut today. Alright, we're good. And I dropped down the spot I'm not supposed to drop. Oops. I mean, I was collecting an extra swing. Yeah. And again, kind of low on health, so we're gonna grab this one too. Alright.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you where you can and can't go here.
Wait for the goose to despawn, or the duck, or whatever. Ah! He always gets me.
A little extra lift to your jump there.
Yeah, at the cost of health, unfortunately. Come on now. There we go.
Excellent.
Kill that duck so he doesn't drop an egg on us down here. Get hit by that mailbox anyway.
Excellent.
We're good. Oops.
Excellent.
Alright, almost to the end. Go to the final stretch of Psychotic Suburbia here. So those mailboxes can actually double hit you if you're not lucky. And here we go, end of the stage. Alright, so we're coming up on the final boss fight here. We're going to confront Xantar on the next stage.
Excellent.
Excellent. I have no idea who this guy is, but game on!
Car!
Excellent.
Alright, so here we are at Xantar. Xantar, it doesn't matter what weapons you use, he takes 10 hits to kill. Or it, I guess it's just pretty sure they used a line from the movie where Garth says ow for Xantar's ouch voice. So the attacks that Xantar uses are pretty much the same. The only thing RNG is where those balls land. I have to watch the angle of where it comes out of Xantar to figure out whether or not I need to move forward and when. Like that's going to move at least halfway over. A few more hits here. Oh yeah, I did a little double jump. If you're still like moving up and you haven't like used up all your momentum, you can kind of like soft double jump there. Alright, so we're coming up on time after these cutscenes, but this would be when the normal run would end right here, and I will take another hit, pretty much unless I stand in a very specific spot. Xantar is not worthy.
Hey!
Yay, we got Garth back! Excellent. He shoots, he scored! I really smoked that purple dweeb.
Yeah, I'm glad you got me out of there. It was like I was inside of a giant bowl of grape jello. It was really hot and sticky, too. I felt bad.
Turns out that Xantar the gelatinous cube had come alive inside the video game machine. I guess it sucked us up inside to keep us from winning the game and pursuing our geopolitical goals of world peace and stabilized international currency market.
We're never playing video games again.
Unless we're in it.
Enough said.
The only thing missing from this game were babes. This game was no babe fest. Here's the top 10 babes we would have liked to have seen in the game.
10. Julia Roberts.
Major lippage.
9. Elle McPherson.
She's a McBabe. She's a McFox. McSwing!
8. Josephine Baker.
Josephine Baker was a babe in the 20s who, although the victim of prevailing social mores of her native United States, became the toast of Paris, primarily for her exotic banana dance.
7. Betty Rubble from the Flintstones.
Even though she's a cartoon, she's still a fox. Bam bam!
6. Farrah Fawcett.
She redefined hairstyles for an entire generation of mall chicks.
5. Irene Ryan, who played Granny on the Beverly Hillbillies.
We put her in as a sorbet to clear the palate.
4. Heather Locklear.
Wow, major swing action. And if I may be so bold, number 3 on the list should be Garth's mom. I'm sorry, I know she's your mom, but she's a babe. Swing!
Ew, cut it out. Number 2 is Kim Basinger.
When I think about Kim Basinger, swing!
The number 1 babe we would have liked to have seen in the game. Madonna.
She's the queen of Babylonia, and her babitude is cruel and unusual, and I believe that there's legislation pending to curb such dangerous levels of babosity. She's supremely babetitious. I should know, I'm a licensed babetician. She's excellent, and the beauty of it is, we've gone out.
No way.
Way?
No way.
Way. But babes aside, it's time for a recap of the top 10 worst video games we played at Noah's Arcade, regarding Henry the video game, Bix World of Goop, Adventures of the Potato People, Where's Our Stuff, Toxic Timmy the Nuclear Knob, Sputnik the Bull Weevil, Gord's Funtime Checkers, Supersonic the Lime Tick, Toxic Timmy 2, I'll Waste You All, Slob and Goober, and our number 1 worst video game this week is Xantar the Gelatinous Cube.
Can I do another top 10 list now?
Oh, sorry to hog the spotlight, my friend.
The top 10 things that make you blow chunks are 10. Eating tuna, then doing push-ups. The mystery meat they serve at the cafeteria. Watching someone else blow chunks. Having a big fat guy pop his pimple on you. Having a bump on your face that turns out to be a nest of baby spiders. The safety films they show in Metal Shop. Disco music. Man's inhumanity to man. Eating the mystery meat, then doing push-ups.
And the number 1? Beeve, because he's such a dweeb. Well, we're out of memory now. We hope you enjoyed our game.
Be careful next time you're at the arcade. What happened to us could happen to you.
Way, we're serious. Ha! Fished in.
Sign of the fish.
Get the net.
Fished you right in.
Caught him.
Cleaned him.
Fried him right up.
Fished you right in.
Wayne the Bassmaster. And that's all we have for today's speed run. We hope you enjoyed that. I'm Wayne Campbell. This is my buddy Garth.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth. I gotta say thank you to Big Bad Game-a-thon for having me and my buddy Zembar here. Say hi, Zembar.
Hello.
Thank you for playing for Garth at such short notice. Also, stick around. There's a whole bunch more awful games coming up in a little bit. We're going to have Dole Wolf up playing a couple of really fun games. I recommend them both. So other than that, thanks again for having us. We'll go ahead and kick it off in just a minute here, but we'll go ahead and outro it there. Wayne's World, party time, excellent. And we're clear.